So we just get started then with the episode.
Whatever you want. It's a be with production. Production.
And see Mike Kaiser.
Kaiser on the sea.
Teacher is a single mom. Got to bring her dog everywhere she go.
I don't feel no ways tired.
A terrible 2 dog.
He is not terrible.
He is a toddler. That can move fast. A toddler that can sprint.
No biting, baby. This is a Post and Delete production brought to you by B Mike.
Quit.
Yeah, get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a curse word as well.
I
hope
keep
you know that.
doing shit.
Another one.
I keep doing shit. Do the little
another
boop.
one.
Do the little
Ain't
boop.
nobody got time to be doing all of that, Keisha.
You did the boops last time.
Are you ready?
I was born ready. I stay ready, so I don't gotta get ready.
So for some reason, Keisha thought it would be a good idea to put upon me the task of completely producing and leading this episode. Why? I think there's a hidden agenda behind that, but whatever, we're gonna go with it.
What do you feel like the hidden agenda is?
Because you want to be transparent with the listeners.
Let's.
We had a little tiff regarding the last episode. A little back and forth, a little disagreement. And then all of a sudden it was like, you know what? You can do the next episode. So I feel like it might be a little,
You think it's smoke?
a little bit.
You really think it's smoke like
yeah,
that?
I do.
That man.
Yeah,
You
I
think
do.
so lowly of me.
That's not low.
You think so lowly of me.
Why is that low?
Because I would never try to intimidate you or make you feel in such a way that you can't do the job or you're not capable. Total transparency. Witty baby. Be Mike Wit.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's in you. I think you're very talented. And I want to see you stretch. I love to see you stretch. I love to see your creativity in its fullness and completeness. Because we can do a lot of things.
But we definitely had a conversation that I do not consider myself a creative person.
Basically, I feel like you are one of the best resources in my life. You're my best friend, my support system. I'm very grateful for you, and we have this this unspoken, just like connection, and outside to the world. For anybody who knows you, nobody knows you.
For anybody who knows you.
Because you, my friend, are the most the introist of the introverts I have ever met.
Mm-hmm.
Do you speak? I thought you was a mute. You're very, very quiet.
Yet here we are.
Like to the world, but I know you in a much deeper way. Mm-hmm. And we have these like great conversations. That's why I wanted you to be on a podcast with me, because we just had, we can go back and forth about anything. And I think you are hilarious. Like, you make me laugh, especially when you do the impersonations of like your mama or what somebody said. Like, yeah. So that was my purpose. I feel like creatively, I want to see you stretch, because I feel like you don't have I feel like you're limitless. Honestly. And I wanted to see you do in this medium. Do what you would do in this medium. I'm under the gun here, pal. I might not be able to produce them all. You know?
What?
Help!
Mm. Well, I was gonna say something similar. Well, not similar, but in the same vein of I know you personally. You know, I know a lot of stuff about you. But as far as like outside, but as far as like the outside world, I think
I
you
just
are
don't
like
I just don't got tight.
you are like notoriously private, right?
Notoriously private?
Don't
Sheesh.
nobody know nothing about Ketra. Allegedly, I know too much about Ketra,
Yeah, but you
but
did.
apparently you're pretty secretive.
Hold on. Now, like, oh my God. I feel like my son is tearing up your backpack.
He's in my bag. Yeah,
I feel like you need to get him.
that is your child.
Get. Guys are like his mama. He went in your bag and got the money.
That's funny.
He went in your bag and got the money, baby. That just like your mama. You be such a man. He had his vaccinations, his final vaccinations, so he's able to now socialize, go outside, and go walking. And I'm terrified. If the boy don't know how to act in the house, how is he gonna act at the
I was
house?
gonna say, why are you terrified?
He gonna marry me. In
What? Wait, what?
embarrassment. Sorry, chemo brain.
Marriage and embarrassment is one and the
Two
same for you.
two, yeah. Not marriage and embarrassment, one and the same. That's
one and the same.
wild and accurate. Wild and accurate.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
You know I'm the ultimate bachelorette.
I can imagine.
Why can't we imagine?
Can
Let's
we
pivot.
get back to
yes, let's pivot. Let's talk about me being notoriously private.
Private.
Because who said that?
That's word on the curb. That's
What
the word
curb
of the
you been
street.
on?
I think you keep a lot to yourself for good reason, to protect yourself. You live in LA. You've been living in LA for a long time. And
Not that long. I don't think 12 years that long.
that's a long time.
Okay.
Over a decade.
Damn, okay.
It's over a decade. And as someone who's been in LA for a year and a half, maybe. You know, it's different. It's a different vibe out here. You can't never really be too sure about what someone's intentions are. So I can understand why you're so private. But so in response to having this responsibility to produce the podcast, I say, you know what? I know what we're gonna talk about.
What we gonna talk about?
We're gonna talk about you, Ketra. We're gonna talk about Ketra Long. Hence the title of this episode. Who the F is Ketra Long?
That's the title?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like how you be slipping and sliding it in there.
Who the F is Ketra Long? But first, let's do some updates.
You know what I like better? Who?
Well, we're not gonna put the curse word, the actual word in there, but
Don't say Ketra Long. Just say who the F is you?
But this is about Ketra Long.
Yeah, it seems so shallow though.
It's your podcast. It's your story. It's your journey. Let's start it off with you, because you are.
We're not starting it off. Just so you know, this is episode 3.
This is still the beginning of the podcast, though.
Episode 3. I think we knee deep in it.
It's the beginning.
I think we're
It's
swimming.
The start. We're still finding our way for sure. Well, first, how are you feeling? How are you feeling
today? At this moment, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It comes in ebbs and flows. You know, I mean, 1 minute I could be feeling up, but like when I fell out the bathtub, you know, that happened so quick. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I just grabbed, I slipped on the soap.
Oh man.
It was a lot.
So that was a turning point.
What?
Yeah.
Kaiser had the soap in his mouth. I was like, what the hell?
That mouth from when you fell the other night.
He definitely did. Yeah, so it comes in ebbs and flows. but I'm good right now. I'm good right
Mhm.
now. And I did go to the doctor.
Yep.
He said some stuff, but I got to keep it close to the vest.
Okay.
At the end, we gonna talk about it.
Okay. You want to talk about it at the end?
At the end of my life, or at the end. Yeah, but I'll keep it. I'll keep it a little bit under wraps. I'll keep it surface for progress.
Yeah, well, that's good.
But everybody that's continuing to pray for me, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep the prayers coming. And I appreciate y'all. I don't know. I don't even want to get into it. Can we delete this part?
Oh.
Because I don't.
Again, leave it up to you, Ketra. We're gonna delete this whole episode.
Delete.
Right.
Just let's get into it.
Ketra's the delete portion of the title.
Oh,
Ketra want to delete
definitely
everything.
delete. Post it.
I like, girl, post it.
Wit is definitely the post. Wit is definitely the post. I'm definitely delete.
All this is going in, by the way.
Well, the post, this part should go in.
So you don't want to race it up. I don't want to talk about politics.
Even though you use the N word with me a lot, which I don't appreciate.
Who,
you
I
and
do?
our other best friend. You use the N word in reference to me. You know what N word I'm talking about? Starts with
Oh, nerd.
Ah!
Because I call you a nerd.
You fucking heathen.
Oh. I was gonna say that while you was talking about the Harry Potter girl, but I was like, I'm gonna let her have it. I would just let her have it.
Wait a minute. I don't. Wait, hold on. I don't got no Harry Potter hat.
She ain't got no room.
I don't have any room.
No.
Okay. So what makes me a nerd?
What you have these random, ridiculous facts that nobody else would have even thought about. That you just recite at random. Like you just have a an interesting.
Because I
chest of
know a
knowledge.
lot of because I know a lot of information.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me a nerd. That makes me resourceful.
You are so defensive.
That doesn't make I'm not defensive. But I got that from you. You and gang. You and gang.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh yeah, nerd. Yeah.
I mean, but said other person, she went to college with you.
Yeah. But
she's known you way longer than I've known you.
But that's because that bitch didn't go to class.
What?
She didn't go to class. See me? I'm efficient about my time. 3.5 years it took me to complete college.
Where'd you go to college, teacher?
I went to the one, the only, Alabama State University.
That's a HBCU.
That's a HBCU. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's a historically black college and university. I always like to tell people that because they're like, what's that? Some black people ask me that, and I was like,
well, what? Wait, what?
What's an HBCU?
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Who asked you that? Somebody in LA?
Several people.
In LA?
I mean, across the world.
Oh, okay. It would make sense in LA.
Yeah. Because they stop at Texas.
What's that?
Yeah, because they stop at Texas.
So you went to a HBCU. Let's talk about your college.
You glad you got to slide into that one. Look at you producing.
Let's talk. So how was your college experience, Ketra?
Loved it most of the time. Loved it most of the time. But also, me, I'm a people pleaser. I went to college for not myself at all.
What do you mean?
I knew my grandmother would wanted me to go to college. I knew my mother would have wanted me to go to college, and that's why I went.
Oh.
And that's why I did that shit in 3.5 years. I was trying to
trying to get out.
I was trying to bounce. Like I'm very forward thinking. I'm like, yeah, if I do this, I could just if I do this, make my grandmama and them happy, then I can just do what I want to do. I got 3.5 years. It's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, loved Alabama State University. Loved it. The vast amount of a lot of my professors were a part of history.
Mm-hmm.
in some way, shape, or form. And when you matriculate in HBCU, you go to convocations. Um, you learn a lot of Black history. You learn. Also early on, I was in PS, so
What's PS?
prep school.
Oh,
So
right.
I was around a lot of not Blacks.
Mm-hmm.
Say that I was around a lot of not Blacks, and
Is that what made you want to go to a HBCU? Because you spent a lot of time in grade school around a lot of the others.
um yeah, kinda, but I felt like I had a lot of positive role models.
But why ASU? Why that school
Okay,
specifically?
girl, on a whim, cause I was going to Howard. I was going to Howard, and then of course I got discouraged. Oh, you gonna go out there and yada yada
Because it
yada.
was so far
Yeah,
from
because
where
it was
you
so
were
far
from. Yeah.
from Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
So I got kind of scared. And then in the 15th, I got accepted to like probably 6, 7 schools. And in the 15th hour, um I went to the Magic City Classic, which is a football game held in Birmingham every year between Alabama State University and Alabama A&M,
Mm-hmm.
which are the rival schools, two of the rival HBCUs in the state of Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Big deal. Big deal. But yeah, I just applied. And then my uncle at the time, he was in the military and him and his wife lived down there. So I was like, yeah, I have family down there. So I just go.
Mm-hmm.
I just go here. And then one of my best friends went, and then my other childhood best friend came. So
So you went into college with a little bit of community.
yeah,
That's
a
good.
little bit.
Yeah.
Hit that up real quick, little bit.
Little tiny. Did you pledge while you were
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
You don't want to talk about that.
I don't want to talk about that experience because I don't want to give it no light. Like I purposely it was one of them. I was in a little situation with one of them.
You don't have to. You don't have to name the.
Yeah, but it was a little tumultuous. It was a little tumultuous, and I ain't cross, and it was for like some crazy reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like to give, things like that light. I ain't giving it no life. I ain't giving them no shine. This like my platform, and
For sure. For sure. But can I be honest with you?
Mhm.
In the light of like a lot of recent events surrounding stuff like that. Like I think that's why things like that are still happening in the way that it's tragically happening because people aren't shining lights on what's really going on.
yeah, because it's a code. Like
Yeah, it's like a cult.
a code. I said a code. You said a code.
Yeah, you said there's a code. I said, yeah, it's like a code. Yeah.
Hilarious. I don't know. I had a bad experience
Okay. We don't
with
have
a
to.
certain sorority. Can you guess which one? If you had to think. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
You
No, I said we don't have to
never mind. But it was a really bad
the
experience.
specific.
People but I think it's highly important. I got a lot of culture. I got a lot of community. I was very, very close with most of my professors. Um, a lot of real life experience. I don't feel like college is about the education in the classroom. I feel like it's about life experience in a controlled environment.
Mm.
That's what I feel like. And building relationships, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like, look, you're gonna retain the information that you want to retain. Like how you said, I know a bunch of useless information.
Mm-hmm.
Like something strikes a chord in me when I want to know something, and I just retain it. And I mean, I feel like you can Google. Look, you can Google most stuff.
Right.
You can Google most stuff. So yeah, it was really about the life experience and how you interact and how you build friendships and how you dealing with administration every day. That was the job. That was on the job training, honey. Dealing with administration at a HBCU, it's not efficient, baby. Going in the bursar's office and she eating hot Cheetos and telling you your check ain't there. Baby, that was a job. You be waiting on your refund check 7 weeks, ma'am.
I'm sure it's bad everywhere.
Miss Stacy, please. Please stop holding my money so y'all can get the interest.
I'm sure it's bad everywhere.
Give me. I need my econ book. Mr. Bill said if I come to class one more time without my book, then he gonna drop me.
Mm-hmm. And that book ain't cheap.
Miss Stacy, please give me my check. What the fun's at? Get the funds.
The book gonna take the whole check.
Depends. It depends. I got some scholarships and stuff, so I was.
You're a nerd.
Say it one more time. Say it one more time. I don't think that's a part of my persona, though.
What is?
I don't think
your intelligence.
Yeah, I don't think people. I don't think people.
Not.
Wow.
I'm not in a. Not like that.
The way you said it, though.
It's not.
No, girl.
Not like that, though. But especially out here, people hear a Southern accent and intelligence is the last thing they think about.
Somebody told me.
Like,
somebody's like, "You green?" I'm like, "What?"
Oh, well, that sounds Southern. Call somebody green?
No, they was telling me it was. Honey, I was applying for a job, and they said, "I don't need nobody answering the phone sounding green." I was like, "God damn!" I'm sorry, I can't hear how I sound, man. But I can promise you. Hey.
Do you like LA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it, yes. Still love it.
You've had a good time out in LA, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hot times, baby. Hot times. A lot of tea. A lot of tea.
I bet.
I cannot stop.
Have you ever talked about how you got into comedy?
Yeah, 1,000 times.
Really? Like on podcasts and stuff like
that?
I don't know. Did you know that?
You don't know?
Mm-mm.
I don't want to say it. Can I just tell you when we leave here?
What you mean?
Can I just tell you later?
No.
Girl. You could have. You saw me 5 minutes ago. You could have just asked me this.
Somebody to talk to.
You really gonna get us sued? Really? I came to Los Angeles for acting, and
was this directly after college? Or was it
yeah,
some time directly after.
Like a year maybe after.
Oh, okay.
And because I did the exchange program, and then I came back, and then I came back to LA like 3 times.
Oh, so you went to college in LA too?
Yeah, on the exchange program.
Oh.
I went to Cal State LA.
I didn't know that. So you came to LA after college. Been here for a while. Started doing comedy.
Not immediately.
No,
not immediately.
Did you trip and fall into comedy?
Kind of, little bit, little minute. I think I've always been funny. I got voted class clown.
Of course.
And I used to, watch comedy. I didn't understand what comedy was, and that it could be a career and you can get paid for making people laugh in a structured way.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people feel like and that's our job as comedians, A lot of people feel like people just up there talking or just up there making you
Mhm.
laugh when
Mhm.
we said that shit 162 times before it got to you. So people don't understand that part of it. And when you perfect it, it's like beautiful. I always had that charisma because I definitely went through an awkward phase of my life. Had a little mustache, didn't know how to
What,
dress,
like
was
in
a
your
little
childhood?
tomboy. So
Mhm.
you gotta develop a personality. That's how I know. That's you gotta develop a you gotta develop a personality when you awkward.
You gotta come through with something.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, compensate. You know.
Are you still passionate about comedy?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Do you go through ups and downs with that?
Oh, absolutely.
Where you at now with it?
Disappointed in the state of it.
Mm.
I feel like it's so sad now. Like, maybe because I'm so in it, like I'm immersed so deeply in comedy, but it just doesn't feel like any other industry or any other art that you can just. Well, I don't know, because I guess in music, um, nobody's learning like how to do real stand up.
Mhm.
Like all you got to do is get some followers on social media and they'll let you on stage.
Yeah. As long as you can sell tickets.
Like as long as you can sell tickets.
Yeah.
And then the disappointing part about that is if people just like you and they come into your show or whatever you're doing, I don't know. I mean, I feel like they should call it a personal appearance and not stand up or
Like a walkthrough.
yeah, a walkthrough. A walkthrough.
A meet and greet.
A meet and greet.
Mhm.
A
Oh,
touch and go.
yeah. A one woman show or
What
one man
something.
show.
But if you just say, for instance, if it was you, people like this podcast and we amassed 1 million followers or
Mm.
two. I don't know the threshold high now, baby. I think you gotta have 4 to 5. Say we amassed 5 million followers and just comedy clubs were allowing us to come in, and we was like,
You and me specifically?
yeah,
Girl.
and they would look, and they were saying, okay, y'all gotta fill this hour. Well, people taking a podcast, so hold on, let me digress.
Mm.
If it was just you by yourself and um you just amassed 5 million followers and then they told you, okay, come in this comedy club and you gotta fill this hour, and it's a comedy club, so guess what people expecting?
Comedy, and it ain't gonna happen.
Right. And this is just people who bought a ticket because they want to see you for the first time,
Mm.
but you don't know what stand up is, so you just up there talking, getting booed out the building.
How
The,
how would you define stand up?
an art of words. Like you have to be an artist with like the ability to draw people in through words and take them on a journey. And also, it's somewhat of a magic trick because, for instance, okay, my whole thing, people have always been like, oh, you so likable, you so likable, you so likable, right? But I'm also very honest
Mhm.
most of the time. Most of the things I say, most, if not all, are really true to my thoughts. And I don't think people like a lot of it.
Right.
Like you like me, you just don't like what I have to say. Or not that you don't like what I have to say, you just don't like it coming from me.
Maybe. Mhm. Mhm.
Like, yeah. I think I say some very dark stuff. I think I say some very honest stuff that people think, but they be like, oh, you want to be? How would you say that?
So you think a lot of times people don't want to hear what you're saying coming from you.
Yeah.
because there are dark comics,
Yeah, I
like
don't.
super, like you know what I mean, like on another level.
Yeah, super dark, but
Mhm.
also I'm not white.
Right.
So
Oop, right. Ooh, you erased it up there, Ketra.
yeah, but also I can't. I do believe like it's certain places you can go and say certain things, and it's certain places you can't. I just I don't know. You have to be an artist with words, though.
Mm.
Perfectly execute.
Also, depending on the audience that you have in front of you.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
What do you
Mm.
want to do with comedy?
Oh man, you know, uh, I want to put out an hour special and disappear.
From comedy?
Mm-hmm.
Like, just that'd be the last thing you do?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Um, I feel like it would have taken me from birth until the world meets me to make the hour. And I feel like a special is supposed to be special.
Mm-hmm.
And with everybody dropping, like now, it's like I just want to say what I say. Not to say that that'll be the last time I ever get on stage, but I only want to do one special.
And you think that'll fulfill you as far as comedy is concerned?
No, but I think it's like the goal right now. I think I always want to get on stage. I think for me, I've learned a craft, and I think my special will be like a sense of like what I'm well, I don't know what word am I trying to use. A sense of not completion, but like it will be a bit of validation for me.
Mm.
Like yeah, that. But I won't fall like completely. I always do stand up because again, I've learned a craft, and I feel like I'm gonna be perfecting it forever.
Mm.
And I feel like I always have things to say and always things to share. But the body of work that I present to the world from me will be where I want my legacy to be.
Mm. Okay, that's what's up.
That way, what you want to hear?
No.
Like it seemed like you was like bored with that answer.
No. Mm-mm. So what do you want to do after comedy? Well, not after comedy, but
Um, I feel like it's incumbent upon me to um definitely um put out more work. Put out more work. I mean, I have the web series Bearded. Ketra Long presents Bearded. I would love to do more directing. I would love to do more acting, creating. I just want to
mm-hmm.
create stuff.
In a specific way, though. Is you real reluctant to content on social media?
Oh, I don't feel like that's my lane.
Mm.
I think I have from time to time I come up with like good ideas for online content, but I actually don't think that's my lane. And I mean, being honest about it.
But you could make your lane on social media.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
I don't know if perhaps if that moves me one day, I'll be if I can get excited about it. But that's not something I'm excited about.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not really excited about turning on the camera every single day, especially not like right now at this period. I'm not really just like the way I think about content and stuff that I create. It gotta cook.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not microwave. Like my thoughts aren't microwave thoughts. Like they like I'm like, okay, this is the idea. This is what it is. And I don't feel like I'm a every day, every other day just giving you something to consume. Also,
So you more so want to like write and create stories and
yeah,
long form content.
yeah.
Okay.
Um not too big. I mean, I think not too big on it. Give them your personality thing.
You're not.
Yeah, no. I do stand up. You
But
should.
but that's your personality.
Yeah. That's what you should see of me. I ain't got time to be trying to show you. I ain't got time to be showing you how I put on my hair and my makeup.
Oh, like a YouTuber.
Yeah, like a get ready with me and all that. I don't got that. This how you cook the cheeseburger, baby.
It's definitely become just everybody do all the same content, but just do it with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's weird. Just I
But you
it,
be on TikTok.
hmm?
You be on TikTok.
You mean I be on TikTok looking
Yeah.
at basketball clips mostly, or mukbangs,
Weird.
mukbangs,
Very
crab
weird.
balls, very. Because I mean because since I've had since my diagnosis, honestly, after my treatments.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have no appetite. Sometimes I watch other people eat. I'm like, you know what? When I get my
Oh.
appetite back, when my appetite come back, crab bowl.
That's sad.
I just put my comedy clips up there. Now, let me just say that.
TikTok gives me Black Mirror vibes.
I do be one to here's the thing. I do be want to do TikToks, but y'all be want to do TikToks with me.
I'm not doing TikTok.
I be like, come on, do this TikTok, Wet. Come on, Wet. You can do this little 1-2 step. Don't act like that. Do the TikTok.
They trying to push me to be a creative.
Yeah, because I believe it's in you.
Girl, they tied up.
Okay, are you? Ooh,
Girl,
it's 2 minutes.
They are tied up.
It's 2 minutes and 30. Wow, how come it's like all these 100-point NBA games? That's crazy. Ain't nobody
Ain't nothing
playing
but
defense.
shooting happening.
Ain't nobody playing defense.
Nothing but shooting.
Like, dang. It's ball, no basket.
Do a lot of people know how enthralled in sports you are?
If you know me.
Would you say a lot of people know you?
No.
Right.
No. So no. Don't answer my question with a question.
I want you to know Ketra thinks she a college sport scouting agent.
I am. First of all,
Ketra will randomly call me like, "Yeah, this was South Carolina," because what they need is like, yeah, call Dawn. Don't call me.
Is that how you feel? Because you seem like you be listening.
I'll be listening.
That's why I think I am. Because I was like, somebody listening.
I'll be listening.
Thank God, somebody listening.
Swear she know.
I do.
You watch March Madness this year?
I am March Madness.
Speaking of South Carolina,
I am March Madness. I'm the madness in March.
Lost in the championship game, unfortunately.
I know. It's based on a very simple thing. We need more height in the front court.
Talking about South Carolina.
South Carolina. Gamecocks.
How did you become a fan of South Carolina?
You?
Oh, okay.
You, but I am a big fan of Dawn Staley.
Mm.
Not since like the beginning of South Carolina, but since
before.
Yeah, before. And since like the Asia Wilson era.
As a player.
Yeah.
What did you think about March Madness this year?
Man,
it was crazy.
That's why they call it but you said that, and I said that's why they call it March Madness.
Specifically the women's. We're only talking about the women's.
Specifically women's.
I know what happened with the men.
don't give a damn.
Well, Houston and Duke was interesting apparently.
Oh,
In the men's.
That was why Duke was whooping the piss. Duke was knocking the balls off Houston. And Houston came back and won that thing. And one of the major, that was like the major upset of the tournament. Wow. Houston really did it. And then Houston got all the way to Florida. And then Florida was whooping up on them. And then Houston came back and it was tied.
Oh, so you watched a little bit of the men?
I watched that game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The final game?
Yeah. The men's final. I watched the men's final.
The women's final. That was heartbreaking.
Woof.
That was hard to watch.
They clean it. They clean.
I had my sweater on and everything.
I would have wrapped it around my waist real quick.
I took it off eventually.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Third quarter, it was like, you know what?
Why? Wait. Do the people know why you're a South Carolina fan?
I'm from South Carolina.
Oh, what part of South Carolina?
Ooh.
Tell the people where you.
We are talking about Ketra Long.
No, but we want to know about Wick.
Ketra Long.
Big Wick.
I'm from South Carolina. That's it.
What part? So you're not gonna rep your city.
They won't know.
Wait, say it.
They ain't gonna know where it is.
Say it.
Myrtle Beach. Take it. I'm from Myrtle Beach.
Are you picking a city?
Mm-hmm. A close one.
Adjacent. Myrtle. You should just say Myrtle Beach.
The closest city.
Myrtle Beach adjacent.
Mm-hmm. It basically.
Yeah. Yeah. UConn clean.
Yeah, that's why I'm a South
UConn
Carolina.
clean South Carolina up real nice. But that's only because we only need to we need to get a little stronger in the front court. It's really true. Chloe out there balling like crazy. Joyce out there balling. Joyce out there coming off the bench balling.
Joyce,
you know she ain't get her little razzle dazzle in.
Yeah, I was gonna say she got lost in a couple games, but you know.
Yeah, but that's because we need to get stronger. Like, I don't feel like she's a rim protector.
Joyce.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah, Joyce is not a rim protector. She's a scorer.
Maybe
she's
not,
a paint scorer.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like she necessarily has to be. But she could get stronger. That's a part of her game I believe she will work on and develop.
Man, she gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
But so is Sarah Strong on UConn.
Yeah.
She's
already a problem. Apparently she's already a problem. They said she had Malaysia out there like, what you do? What?
Malaysia said, you know what? I am leaving. The transfer portal is going crazy.
They
right
said
now.
Sarah Strong out there. They said Sarah Strong had Malaysia out there like
she made her leave her hometown.
I can't even get it out. They said Sarah Strong had Malaysia out there like, what? What do you want? What? Have the ball then.
I definitely detached in the middle of that game. I don't remember much.
I was so sad.
I
was so sad. It don't feel like it was no middle. It just feel like ass whipping.
That was it. That was the game.
It just feel like lick after lick after lick
that
after
was
lick.
The game. You think USC could have beat UConn with Juju?
No.
Yeah, UConn was just different.
Let me just say, they run a very efficient.
It's still, oh my God, they going into overtime.
Is this the second game that went into overtime? The other game went into wild. They tried to give it to Kawhi Wayne.
What you think of the NBA this season?
The National Nobody Agrees Association. I was just trying to get a joke off. That was stupid. Delete that. Yeah, that was really stupid. I took a pause and I went for it and it didn't go. But
it happens, you know.
I think the NBA is really
If you could see the face she's making.
I remember when I used to get really excited,
Yeah.
like about basketball. Like I used to really get excited when LeBron was in Miami. Even when he was in Cleveland, I used to really get excited.
Cleveland before Miami or after Miami?
Cleveland after Miami.
Oh, okay.
Because I knew he was coming back
Yeah.
to do something.
Oh.
I knew he had something to do.
Yeah, those were the times.
Yeah, but
What do you think it is? Well, I feel like it's just everybody shooting threes.
yeah,
And ain't nobody trying to
it's
play
like
defense.
12 for 10 dudes out there on a half court line just Wimby. Like what you doing? Come here. Come inside the paint. You know what the paint is?
Get by the rim. Stand next to the rim.
Right.
Yeah.
What you doing? We play inside, outside. We play outside, inside, inside,
Yeah,
outside.
they say outside, outside, outside.
We got people to do that. Like, no, I'm gonna do it myself.
I'm gonna do it. I could do it
do
too.
it myself.
It's Kevin Durant fault.
I like
Ain't Kevin
unpopular
Durant like 6'11"?
unpopular opinion. I love Kevin Durant.
We know.
A lot of people be talking smack on Kevin Durant because he in that extracurricular relationship with his mama. But I love him.
We gonna keep that.
We might go together.
A lot of people like Kevin Durant.
We might go together one day. Delete that.
Yeah, okay.
We might.
Okay.
Produce a little baby with a bad
That's your type?
hairline. Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
I like Kevin.
Cause he tall.
Tall, dark, and mama-ish.
You next to a 6'11" nigga is ridiculous.
You think that would be the first? Okay.
And it's I still think it's ridiculous.
You don't even know what I said.
You think I haven't?
Oh.
Yeah, I heard you. I saw your little ugly lips moving.
Why my lips gotta be ugly?
WNBA season coming up.
Woo! Oh my
That's
God, I'm so
coming up.
excited. I'm so
You
excited.
know, Kelsey went to LA.
Kelsey Plum?
Yeah.
Yeah, excited about that.
That should be interesting.
Look, I might. Man, you know, I miss my life when I had the plug to everything.
Where they went to?
Nowhere. I went somewhere.
Oh.
I get very distant.
You
I-
detached.
Yeah.
That's why I don't nobody
AF.
know nothing about you.
AF. AF.
Are you like a new WNBA watcher?
Nah.
No?
No. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna say this. No. I watched when Lisa Leslie started playing. I was very excited. For that era when Lisa Leslie, and then I think I kind of fell off. But no.
Resurgence. The Renaissance.
The game that resurged my faith in women's basketball was that 2023 LSU Iowa game.
Iowa, huh?
Iowa.
The Iowa game.
Yeah.
Okay. Iowa.
Why is this awkward?
Iowa.
Well, why we keep saying Iowa?
You're saying Iowa. I'm saying Iowa.
Iowa. Yeah.
Okay. So that was the game.
Yeah. They researched it. The Angel Reese Caitlin Clark rivalry. And I mean, you had Flau'jae, Angel Reese, you had Alexis Morris. I think Kateri Poole got off. The other blonde girl. Oh my God, I can't think of her name. But she had a game.
On Iowa?
No. On
LSU.
On LSU. Yeah. She had a game in her. Yeah. LSU, all of them kind of got off in that game.
LSU won that game, right?
Yes. And
Yeah.
that's what restored my spark and my love for like the game. I mean, I would watch here and there, but like Caitlin Clark was exciting to watch.
And that was like the Stars' senior years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was
Yeah.
Caitlin's senior year and Angel's senior year.
Yeah.
So that helped with the WNBA too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Caitlin Clark was shooting from the parking lot.
Yeah.
And then Angel Reese was doing magnificent things in the paint. You know. And I mean, and she had her persona. I think Angel Reese's persona precedes her. She's a quintessential like girly girl, but she gonna get in there and she gonna touch you. You gonna get touched.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gonna get touched.
You saw that little tiff she had with Nafisa in the Unrivaled game?
Oh yeah.
Nafisa
When
got
she
pissed
got
and tried to push her in the back. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, dang, Fee.
I'm like, not the runner up MVP. Come on, Fee.
Dang,
Come on, Fee. Why you act like hey, look, Fee been getting a little smoke.
A little bit.
Asia be throwing subs. Like, yeah.
Fisa said, this is my league. I'm Queen Fee.
Right. Nafisa said she made a league to be MVP of. That's what they tell you to do as artists. As artists, they say, well, they will let you create it. Nafisa said, I ain't MVP. Watch this.
No problem.
Ain't no problem.
No problem.
But
MVP?
Huh?
Who's MVP?
Asia. Duh. Where you been?
Disassociation.
Wow.
I didn't remember.
Wow. Yes. I think they doing some incredible things. It's like, man, I cannot wait until Anissa Morrow. I cannot wait to see what
LSU.
From man.
Is this her senior year? Was this her senior year?
She's going to the draft.
She goes to draft?
She
seen nothing about
she gets
it.
to be on the broadcast.
Oh. Where do you think she's going? Did they project?
I think it was like the Mystics. But her and Aaliyah Edwards gonna ball out. But hey, you never know. You never know, because I didn't know Angel was going like number 8, 7 or 8. I think Angel went like 7 or 8, and I thought she was going like 3. But then LA chose Lakia.
Are you committed to a team in the WNBA?
Whatever.
What?
No, I am. I'm committed to play. It's like here's my thing. I'm always committed to certain players.
Right.
But
Right.
I'm always rooting for Asia.
Asia, right?
Because she's changing the game. One 30-point game at a time. But man, I cannot. I want Chicago to get Angel and Camila right so bad. I want them to get it right.
We've talked about this. I don't think they should be playing together.
Yeah, and you're wrong.
No, okay. See how the season goes.
Yeah, this season, because that was the warm-up season.
But now they got a whole new coach. So it's another one.
Yeah, and he going to know what to do with them.
So you committed to Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't commit to a team yet.
Why?
I don't know.
But you room for Asia.
I love Asia, but for some reason, I just can't be like, I'm an Aces fan. I'm an Asia fan.
Oh.
But Chelsea, too.
I
mess with Chelsea.
Woo!
I mess with Chelsea.
Do you, though?
I was skeptical about Chelsea in the beginning, but that unrivaled performance.
Yeah, in the Olympics.
Yeah, we was like,
what the fuck?
They put a lot of M's on her.
Oh, look at that. Clip City, bitch. Clip City, bitch.
You're a Clippers fan.
Yeah.
How you become a Clippers fan?
Above the Lakers. Oh, I'm from the Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, Lob City era. Yeah.
Okay.
That's when I became.
That was Doc Rivers?
Yeah. Yeah, that was. Get the ball. Get the ball. Yo, Paul, you gonna run it up. You gonna run a 3 route. You gonna run to the wing. You gonna lob it up. Lob it up the plate. You gonna dunk. You got that? Got that. That's my Doc Rivers.
Do you get to talk to the men that you date about sports as much as you call me and talk about sports? What?
Huh?
What?
I mean, do they play sport?
Do you play sports?
I used to.
Oh, I see what you're trying to say. Ha 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 ha. That's hilarious. But do they be looking at you like, girl, okay?
Depends on what we talk about.
What?
It depends on what we talking about.
Sports. I'm asking.
I say it depends on who we talking about. I've always been. Let's just to be clear. I've always been a guy's girl.
Yeah.
So
that's probably your toxic trait. that's probably it. Your
intel,
toxic trait.
just all the intel. It's like, baby, I already know what you thinking. If you thought I ain't know, I ain't know.
But you have a good balance of like you're not one of those you're not one of those women who be like, I get along better with men. Like you have a lot of female friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You?
That's a good balance.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I lived a lot of life, so I'm just able to navigate.
a lot.
And it'd be such a mistake.
What you mean?
Like my life would be such like happenstance.
Oh, just on a whim.
Just how my
Things
life used to.
happening.
I'm like, oh, this is wild. How'd I get here? Who sent? What? Who sent you over here to say? Oh my god. Okay.
What is your what do you think your toxic trait is?
Man, that's a good question. You hit me with the too perfect.
Too perfect. That's
too
the toxic
perfect
trait.
kid.
That's the trait.
No, maybe being too honest.
So you one of them.
No,
I'm too honest.
No. But like
I love too hard.
no, not like that. Like it's so easy for me to tell like a person that I love or am close to the truth, like immediately. People, like the person you love, you expect them to sugarcoat it to you. I'm like, yeah, no.
Sugarcoat it to you.
Like spoon feed it to you, like.
But it's still the truth, right?
It's my truth.
Mm-mm.
you might not like it. Like if you ask me, like
the truth and your truth are two different things.
It's the truth you asked me for. You might not like it.
But there's a way to be honest, right?
Huh?
Is that what you mean?
What do you mean?
There's a way to be honest. You can be honest and
okay. So
when you say sugarcoat, like okay, they might be sugarcoating it, but it's sugarcoating the truth.
Okay, let me think of another toxic trait. Let's see. Oh, my real toxic trait.
Please.
The ability to shut down. Shut down. Like.
Shut down as in.
I mean, it depends on the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like. If I'm off you, I'm off you. You will never hear from me again.
So you be ghosting people?
Not necessarily ghost, but I disappear.
You tell them that you're disappearing?
Mm-mm.
So that's a ghost.
But obviously something led up to it.
But if you don't say nothing, then you ghosting. Listen, I don't have a problem with ghosting. I'm just asking. I'm just trying to clarify.
Why you clean that up? That must be yours. You clean that up real good.
I'm just saying. I don't want you to think I'm judging the ghost. I'm just saying.
Judging the ghost.
Yeah. I'm fine with the ghost.
I know.
But some people be like, you ghosted people. That's a terrible.
No.
Character trait.
I think definitely like. Okay, one of those people. I love extremely hard. But if you do something, to like tick me off or like, it take a lot to piss me off. But if you do something to piss me off, or if I'm arguing with said significant other, I'm not going. I'm not about to argue with you.
Mm-hmm. So you're just gonna stop talking.
I'm gonna stop talking.
You gonna stop talking and leave, or you just gonna stop talking and be
I
in
will
the
stop
vicinity?
talking. It depends. It depends on whatever scenario we in. Like if I know we gon' be together, I'm just not gonna talk to you. Now how long how long it takes is up to how long you gonna how long it take you to apologize and if I'm willing to accept it. But if I'm done,
so you gonna shut down and it's on the other person to come talk to you.
Yeah.
You gonna stop talking.
Absolutely.
And then it's their responsibility to make you talk again?
Yeah, because you did something wrong to me. If I shut down, you have did something terribly wrong to me.
Shouldn't you communicate said wrongness?
I am communicating. That's the communication.
No communication.
Yeah.
Okay. That's definitely toxic. You working on that, or that's just what that is?
It is
Oh, okay.
It is
What
what it is.
What toxic trait are you attracted to? Oh my god.
Oh my God. Am
So
I?
many. Oh my god, so many of them.
I don't know. It depends. Probably just a very domineering. Like control, probably.
No, you want somebody to control you.
I mean, I want somebody that
Oh my
think they can control me. They not,
I was about to
but
say, who can control you, Ketra?
nobody. But I like when somebody think they can. Like, who you? I'm like, oh, wait, no, like, oh wait, no.
I don't think that's your personality at all. That's what you think you want.
I tried it. I liked it.
Oh, okay.
Got the sample in the mail. No, like I'm not into toxicity. I'm like a super lover,
What does that mean?
big on love. Like I love, like I love.
Really?
Yes, yes, girl. Love some love.
Love or money?
Huh?
Love or money?
When?
Pick one.
Huh?
Huh? You love love.
Love.
Love or money?
Huh?
Keisha.
My elbow. My hair.
You can't hear me?
Can't
You can't hear me?
Like my
Would
hair.
you rather have love or would you rather have money? Keisha.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
But like when you say it like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when you say it like that, I
Mhm.
mean that's crazy.
Yeah, uh-huh. It's crazy. You
Crazy.
won't answer.
Crazy question.
Right. Not really. It's pretty simple.
But like, why would you ask me like that?
Because you was
Like
saying
we
that
in public on a podcast. Why would you ask me?
you say you was big on love. I just wanted to see how big.
I love everybody. I love money.
Right.
I love money.
Real bad.
Real bad. Love it down. I love it down.
Say what now?
I love it down. I
Oh.
love it.
So I was thinking about a segment we could add to the end of the show.
Okay, producer, producing. Okay, producer.
It's
Okay, producer. Produce it.
Okay, sure.
Okay, producer. Produce it.
And so I was thinking of adding this segment to the show.
Okay.
So it's called the post or delete segment. Right now, as of now.
Could change later.
Yes, it could be a work in progress.
It's tentative.
Sure.
It's tentative.
So I'm gonna give you a list of unpopular opinions. Just a few, 5, 6 unpopular opinions. And you can say you could post that, which means you agree with that, or delete that. Get that out of here. I don't agree.
Okay.
Okay. I try to keep them like relative to like our culture, but yeah.
What's our culture?
Black culture.
That's up for debate.
Okay. Yeah, because teacher don't want to talk about race. It's up for debate.
Oh,
As somebody who went to a HBCU, that's so interesting.
Right.
First unpopular opinion: money can buy happiness. You posting that or you delete?
Post.
I figured you would.
I guess supposed to be.
Because they say money can't buy you happiness.
Yeah, lames.
Oh,
Lame.
some of the richest people in the world are miserable. Allegedly. I wouldn't know.
uh
Allegedly.
uh they do. They do say that. It can buy you parts of happiness. It like at times it has filled my heart
Mm-hmm.
and made it content,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
So as a result, you posting that.
Post.
Okay. Beyonce is an overrated performer.
I'll delete that.
Delete that? You ain't jocking it?
No.
No.
Of course you put Beyonce on there.
That was I looked up a list of unpopular opinions.
Yeah, that's wow.
A lot of people think she's overrated. You
What
know,
people?
people get behind people get behind something and hype it up.
Yeah. Wild.
But Beyonce
People
ain't one of
people
them.
people say anything. People
Beyonce
get
is
on
not one.
Beyonce internet and say anything. And I ain't even in the beehive.
You shouldn't be dating if you're broke. Post that or delete that.
Delete.
Delete that.
Wait.
You should not be dating if you ain't got no money.
Post that.
You posted.
Post that.
Dating is expensive.
Yeah.
Dating is extremely expensive.
Yeah.
But if you broke, you deserve love too. I deserve love. So I shouldn't be dating.
Crazy
'Cause
tale,
I'm
Sarah.
broke.
Let me tell you something.
Um,
I don't know who you date, but you better find somebody. No, post that.
That's crazy.
I mean, I think, and I think I feel like people get intimidated, especially artists or somebody who's not necessarily financially stable get offended by that statement. But it depends. Okay,
A
what
lot
do
of
you?
artists are not financially stable.
Yeah, no.
Uh
Mm. No.
huh.
Have you been here?
Yeah, I
Have you been
have.
in LA this year,
I
Dan?
have been in LA.
Yeah.
My God.
Um, I think if you're trying to get it together, or if you're in a certain place in your life and you still haven't gotten it together, then yeah, I think people get intimidated by that statement. But okay, but also it depends on what are you dating for.
Mm-hmm.
What are you dating for? Because honestly, I was just talking to my friend about this. Sex is currency.
Okay.
Like honestly, and I'm not fucking for free. Honestly,
Yeah, we talking about heterosexual relationships. Sex is currency.
yeah.
Okay. Specifically.
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess if that's where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I could. Yeah, time is also currency.
Absolutely.
So yeah, like
So here's an unpopular opinion that
what's
I
a
agree
broke
with.
date? Like
Uh,
what's a Runyon Canyon?
at the house.
Runyon Canyon?
That's why I always want you to come over. Just
Yeah.
come over so we can chill. Watch the Netflix that I already paid for the month.
Or whose password you got?
So here's an unpopular opinion that I agree with. I would post. Sleeping separately from your partner is more comfortable.
Delete that. No.
You don't think a little space, a little
You
own
okay?
bedrooms can be healthy?
Separate bedroom?
Yes. And occasionally you sleep separately.
No.
No?
No.
Not
At
at
all
all.
time. Cuddler. Get under me.
No.
I'm getting under you. I'll wrap my whole body
Every
around.
time.
Yeah,
Every night.
every.
Even when y'all mad at each other.
Well, we mad at each other. That's not healthy.
What? Healthy relationships. Healthy relationships have
With the tip.
healthy relationships have uh
Fair.
moments where you don't want to be next to each
Fair,
other.
but no. No, I mean that's a I mean, that's an aside. Aside from anger, every night we should be sleeping together.
So you gotta sleep up under somebody every night. Okay, got it.
You sound like you had a little attitude when you said that. You sound like you had a little attitude.
I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Ew. I don't like your attitude. I'm about cuddle. Just call me Cuddlebug Keith.
Cuddle Keith. All right,
Cuddlebug Keith.
Cuddlebug Keith.
Yeah, Cuddlebug Keith.
Got you. The Wiz isn't good.
Girl, let me tell you something. Oh no, because
You ain't seen The Wiz?
increments. Barely.
You've never watched The Wiz.
I like all the way through. Like,
have you seen The Wizard of Oz?
Oh, girl, no.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you haven't seen that one and not seen The Wiz.
No comparison. Neither. Maybe when I was in school, I don't remember either one of them. I just remember Michael Jackson as a scarecrow and Diana Ross with that little baby fro. She got 2 inches on me now, though. She got 2 inches on me.
Ease on down the road with him. Okay. Delete that.
Yeah, Miss
Okay,
Mamas.
last one. So we can end this podcast. We're 2 hours in.
Hey, I don't like your attitude about it.
Aaliyah would have been bigger than Beyonce had she still been here.
That's so tough in early 2000s, man. We don't know. Unfortunately, we don't
Would
know.
you post it or would you delete it, Ketra?
I don't know.
Would you post it?
I
or
mind
would you
my
delete it?
business.
So you delete
I
it.
mind my business.
So you delete
I
it.
would mind my business. I don't know. That's like I seen that
business.
before, and that's so crazy to me.
People say that a lot. It's really not an unpopular opinion. It's actually a very popular opinion.
It's so crazy to me when people say that. Because how you know? You don't know what would happen.
Because she was in Destiny's Child at the time, right?
Yeah.
Definitely selling more than Aaliyah at the time. If she was in Destiny's Child, she was definitely more successful at the time.
Aaliyah passed away right when Destiny's Child started catching their wave.
What year did Aaliyah pass?
Google it. You supposed to know. You supposed to have the facts. Here you go, conspirian.
Let's see.
And don't got your you don't got your materials.
Oh, 2001.
Exactly.
But Destiny's Child came. What?
It's not about when they came out. I'm talking about when they caught the wave.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
like no.
In 2000.
Exactly. A year. Are you? Come on. That's my whole thing. How y'all know?
Yes. Absolutely was selling more than Aaliyah at the time. Because Survivor came out. The album Survivor came out in 2001.
Aaliyah,
so this is after Bills.
Aaliyah passed away in 2001.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So at the time, Beyonce was selling more than Aaliyah at the time.
Absolutely not. One in a million was.
But they were the highest selling girl group of all time.
Okay, but it took them some albums to get there.
Yeah, and they were on the Survivor album. That's what I'm saying. This is after Writings on the Wall.
But
they were pretty successful.
But Aaliyah was already hot acting bag. And Beyonce was just now doing with that Carmen hip opera.
Maybe. Let's see what year Carmen hip opera came out. 2001.
And that's why I buy my business. That's why
happened in 2001.
And that's why I mind my business.
This is when they was trying to start to, you know what I mean?
She was branching
out.
Yeah, but she wasn't.
I'm not saying she was Beyonce, but what I'm saying
But I don't know, ma'am. I
would
don't.
you post it or would you delete it, Ketra?
Ma'am, I'm minding my business. You ain't gonna make me answer.
You gotta
this.
answer it.
It's none of my business.
So we can end this podcast because I'm over it.
End it.
All right. Well, it's been real, guys. Thank you for listening to another episode.
Ew. I'm deleting that.
Deleting what?
The answer. I'm deleting that.
Oh, Aaliyah.
You at gosh, you just so look at you that beat my baby into submission.
So you're not right with that.
Yeah, I'm not. We don't know. Delete. I'm not putting stuff. That's just what I was talking about. Saying stuff you don't know. Who is you, God?
But you're on a podcast now.
Are you God?
So at some point you're gonna be talking about stuff that you really don't know about.
Not with that. But you did a hell of. Hey, everybody.
Oh my
From
God.
your house, give we a round of applause because I think she did a hell of a job producing this episode.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. You did a great job with it.
Thanks. You made a new email. So we don't have to do the Outlook email.
Guys.
Outlook.
Guys. I know it was very desperate. The Outlook. But that's because we got a Microsoft computer. And, you know, with the Microsoft computer, you got to set up the Microsoft account. You know how they be doing. But what's the new email address? Because
Post and delete podcast at Gmail, right?
is it in?
I don't know. You made it.
Guys, we're at Gmail. Post and delete podcast is at Gmail. We are at POST, the letter N, DELETE podcast at Gmail. I hope y'all know .com.
They should.
I think my auntie don't listen. www. www. Yeah. Post and delete podcast is at Gmail now. Email us with your questions, comments, and or concerns or anything you like to say. Hey, you know.
What would you like for us to talk about?
Yeah.
What you want to hear Ketra talk about?
What you want to hear? Hey, what y'all want to hear from B Mike with? Would y'all like for B Mike with to produce more podcasts? Y'all like when with A Mike? I thoroughly enjoyed my time in the B Mike seat.
I bet you did.
A lot of pressure on that A Mike.
Bet.
Also, follow me on the socials. I am at Ketra Long. That's KETRA Long, LONG. Follow me on I'm on the threads. I'm on the TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I'm on all social media. So please follow me there. Wit would like to remain discreet and unbothered. So please leave her alone on social media.
That would be nice.
She has nothing to say outside of the B mic.
Barely.
So
Barely want to talk on the mic.
right. So we love you guys. Thank you again for your prayers and warm wishes. Thank you guys for listening. And please continue to support us. The Patreon is on the way. That's Post and Delete Podcast. Tune in next week.
Bye.